It was past midnight, and the office was eerily quiet except for the hum of fluorescent lights. Tom rubbed his temples and stared at the never-ending spreadsheet. He had spent the past 12 hours grappling with quarterly reports, sipping lukewarm coffee, and questioning his life choices. Everything felt pointless: his career, his personal life, even the color of his cubicle walls, a dreary shade of beige that screamed mediocrity. That's when it happened. The janitor's cart rattled down the hallway as usual, but tonight, Tom noticed something peculiar: a vending machine standing where there had never been one before. It was tucked away in the corner near the copy room, illuminated by a dim, flickering light. Curiosity pulled him from his seat. At first glance, the vending machine seemed ordinary. It had shiny buttons, slots for coins and bills, and a glass display window. But as he stepped closer, he realized that the items inside weren't chips or candy bars. They were words. Each slot had a small screen that displayed phrases: confidence boost, second chance, undo mistake, memory eraser, perfect answer, and more. Beneath each screen was a simple red button. Tom blinked hard, wondering if exhaustion was playing tricks on his mind. He felt a strange pull, something between fascination and dread. He pulled out his wallet, finding only crumpled bills and loose change. For reasons he couldn't explain, he inserted $2 and hit the button beneath confidence boost. The machine whirred mechanically, and out dropped a small vial filled with iridescent liquid. It shimmered like oil in sunlight. He hesitated for a moment before unscrewing the cap and drinking it. His pulse quickened as he felt an electric jolt course through his body. Warmth spread from his chest outward, and for the first time in years, his shoulders relaxed. His mind cleared, his posture straightened, and suddenly, the report he had spent all day agonizing over didn't seem so daunting. He returned to his desk, powered through the spreadsheet in 30 minutes, and finally clicked send. Relief washed over him. That night, he walked out of the office with his head held high. But it didn't stop there. Over the next week, Tom couldn't help but return to the vending machine. He bought perfect answer before an intimidating client meeting and nailed the presentation. He tried undo mistake after an embarrassing typo in an email to his boss, and the email vanished from existence, as though he had never sent it. Each item worked perfectly, as if the machine were granting him tiny miracles. Yet, with every purchase, something felt off. It started with small things. His reflection in the bathroom mirror occasionally looked a beat too slow to match his movements. His shadow sometimes flickered in the corner of his eye, even when he wasn't moving. And then, there were the whispers, soft, unintelligible murmurs that seemed to emanate from the vending machine itself whenever he stood near it. He convinced himself it was just his imagination. He had become dependent on the machine, but who wouldn't? Life finally felt manageable. He was promoted. His co-workers admired him. He even asked out Sarah from her, something he'd never have had the guts to do before. But then came the bill. One night, as Tom approached the vending machine, its lights glowed brighter than usual. A new phrase appeared on the screen: payment due. He froze. He hadn't seen this option before. The red button below payment due posed ominously, demanding attention. Tom tried to walk away, but his feet wouldn't move. His palms grew clammy as he reached out, reluctantly pressing the button. The machine rattled violently, and the screens flickered with static. Instead of dropping a vial, It spat out a slip of paper. The message was handwritten, scrawled in crimson ink. Every gain demands a loss. That night, Tom's reflection didn't follow him home. It stayed behind in the vending machine, watching. Days passed, and strange occurrences escalated. Tom's confidence turned to arrogance, and his successes alienated his friends and co-workers. Sarah stopped responding to his texts. His boss began micromanaging him, suspecting he had been cutting corners. Every item he had purchased seemed to unravel the benefits it once provided. And then, one sleepless night, the vending machine vanished. Tom searched every floor of the building, questioned the janitor and security guards, but no one remembered seeing it. They looked at him like he was crazy. Even his co-workers scoffed when he mentioned it, claiming the fifth-floor copy room had been empty for years. But Tom knew the truth. The vending machine had given him everything he thought he wanted and taken something far greater in return. Now, as he sat alone in his apartment, staring at the reflection in his mirror that didn't feel quite like his own, he realized that some debts could never be repaid, and some vending machines should never be used.